Yo, YouTube! The name's Big Wonder and welcome back to the channel. Alright, man. In today's video, I know I'm a little late because, everybody's already got their how-tos out and whatnot for the wolves. But I'm the type of person that likes to actually do the grind and try to get a great one first before I actually describe how to do it. Because it just makes me understand. And yeah. I don't want to talk too much, but you kind of get the idea. Alright, man. First thing you do in any great one grind, and I've said this a million times, and I've probably said this in every single video I made, but it's the stinking truth. You find your drink zones. Unless they don't have drink zones, then you hunt their feed zones. But wolves have a pretty good drink time, so we're going to do wolves. We're going to do the drink times for wolves. Alright, so now, wolves have anywhere between 40 to 45 drink zones. Now that's just the average. You can have anywhere between, you can have a little bit more than 40, you can have a little less than 45. I mean, look, dude, all I know is the average is anywhere between 40 and to 45. That's the average drink zones. I think, yeah, the average drink zones for wolves. All right, now, wolves also drink from 0. Right here, as you can tell, bottom right, they drink from 0 to 300. 0 to 300. Now, if you want, you're more than welcome to pause the video, copy how I have my zones, and how I have my tents and tripods and whatnot. Like I said, you are more than welcome to copy all that. Now, for the most part, all your wolves are going to be top right up here in this little, swampy scattered area. They're going to be in this lake, all these lakes right here, and you'll have a few right here, and then like I said, then you come back up here and you have a few on these little ponds. That's normally where all your wolves are. Now, I don't know if there's wolves anywhere else. I've been watching some other streamers and content creators, and I'm not really seeing them having wolves, anywhere down here, or anywhere like just anywhere any down here. I don't think there is any down there, so I wouldn't worry about it. But if you want to go check it, you're more than welcome. So let's go ahead and do a little refresh because I feel like I missed something. So remember, wolves have anywhere between 40 to 45 drink zones. That's just the average. You might have a little more, might have a little less. They drink from 0 to 300. And yeah, that's pretty much their drink zones. Now when it comes to placing your tents, these guys right here. When you want to place your tents on any great one grind you do, especially when you find a drink zone. So for instance, I'm on this lake and I have this tent and tripod. Now I am doing a 2-tent system. And what that is I have a tent that I spawn on. I walk to the tripod and then I shoot the wolf. And then when I do that, I spawn on the other tent to pick up the harvest to make things a little bit faster. Now, when you're placing your tent that you spawn on, you always want to place it further than about 250. 250 is about the closest you can get to any drink zone. I'd probably place it a little bit further back, like maybe 255, 260, just to really make sure you don't spook the wolves. Now, when it comes to placing tripods, which I'll go ahead and run up to this tripod real quick. You can place your tripods a little bit closer, about 160, 150-ish. I think that's about the closest you can really place your tripods without spooking them. Now, what you could do is what I like doing is I'll place my tent, reset time to when the wolves are drinking, right? And then I'll walk up here. I'll shoot the wolves, which I don't know if I have any males in this zone. I used to have males here, but they kind of just like the male kind of just like disappeared on me. But anyways, you see how I'm about 200 yards? What I like to do is I like to shoot them first and then place the tripod just to really make sure I don't spook them. And then I already have the tripod there, and then I can just walk up to it and never have to worry about spooking the animal. That's normally what I do. So remember, when you're placing your tents, place your tents about 250 yards away, 260 yards away, just to really make sure you don't spook the animal. And your tripods, you could probably get all the way to about, you know what, I might go ahead and just say you can get your tripods about 170. I don't know if I want to go further than 170. And yeah, man. Now, what I like to do when I'm hunting my wolves, because my wolves take forever in the day, I like to reset time to about 210-ish. I'll set mine to about 210-ish. Let it load. Now, remember this trick that I'm doing. Reset your time, go to system, then exit to main menu. When you do this, it kind of gives your map a fresh restart. And for some reason, the wolves are not very consistent about coming to their zones. So keep that in mind. So yeah, see, you reset. It's still, if you look up here top left, it's still 211. And then you can go over here and shoot your wolves. Which actually, I'm probably going to go to this lake over here. Because I don't have any males there, so. Alright. So when it comes to the herd management part for wolves, I got good news, man. There is none. There is literally no herd management for these guys, which is absolutely awesome. So all I did, and honestly what a lot of other people are doing, and it's spawning great ones like freaking candy, and I'm spawning diamonds still, is I went and picked 8 lakes, or maybe like 8 zones, which I have 9 zones because, you know, I did have a tent on that zone, but I took it off and moved it here because I was having spawns, but I might have deleted that zone like a goober, which, hey, it happens. But anyways, but yeah, man, pick 8 zones, and the reason why you pick 8 zones is so you can do the double tent system. And it can, now, when it comes to picking the 8 zones, I know people freak out. They're like, oh, well, what 8 zones do I pick? When you're picking 8 zones, I'll give you an example. See how I'm on this lake right here where I'm at? If you look over here, I'm supposed to have wolves. Yeah, see? You want to pick 8 zones that has males and females in them. You want it to have both. Now, this one only has 1 female and the rest are males. But that's what you want. Then if you look over here at this other zone, you see how it has males and females? Those are the zones you set up on. You want to set up on 8 zones that has males and females. I don't know why people got, dude, I was trying to explain that to people on my stream the other day, and they were like, they were freaking out, dude. They were freaking out. And man, that's pretty much the wolf grind. Like, I'm not even kidding. You set your tents, find your zones. You know, when you're finding your zones, find only about 8 zones, you know, and then, you know, make sure it's male and female zones. Wolves drink from 0 to 300. When placing your tents, place them about 250 yards away. Your tripods, you can get a little bit closer, about 170-ish if you really wanted to. Yeah, man. Like, that's literally the wolf grind. I'm telling you, dude. Like, this grind is probably easier than mule deer. I honestly didn't think anything would be easier than mule deer, but this grind is probably going to be the easiest one out there, man. The only downside about this grind is it's nighttime, man. Like, that is literally the only negative about this grind, and it's nighttime. That is literally it, man. That is literally it. Now, I guess I'll go ahead and say this too, because I know a lot of people are going to ask. I use a 2-gun system for my wolf grind, and what that means is any wolf that's not diamond, like any wolf that's not diamond, I will shoot with the 300 AR. I'll shoot it with a 300 AR, and any wolf that is diamond or rare, I'll shoot it with the M1. Now, wolves are class 6, so you can use any gun that is rated for class 6 animals, so that'd be like, what, a 30-06? That'd be a 308. That'd be a 7mm, M1 Grand. I mean, 303. Any gun that's meant for class 6 animals. And the reasoning why I use the 300 is because I want to make things a little bit quicker, a little bit faster. Because, you know, in my opinion, the only animal that you only want to get diamond is, well, the only animal that, what am I trying to say here? Wow, I'm freaking stuttering hard right now. Hello? The only animal that matters for trophy score is diamonds. Gold, silvers, you know, bronze. Those I don't even think they have bronze. Do they have bronze in the game? I haven't shot a level 1 or 2 in this game in so long. I don't even remember. But anything that's silver, you know, or gold doesn't really matter. So I should have a wolf zone here. Now, if you ever get to a point where your wolves aren't spawning like this, remember that trick I told you? Just exit to main menu. Exit to main menu. Wait for it to load. And then you load back in, and they should be there. Should. Keyword, man, should. Now we look over here. Bam, look at there. It's like magic, man. It's like magic. Now, when it comes to shooting the wolves, I know a lot of people do get confused. If anything, just shoot the one biggest out of the pack, or the two biggest, if you can shoot two. Like, for instance, I got 2 5s there. I'll probably just shoot one because it's not a very big zone. So I'll smoke him, which they're the same, so it's not really gonna matter. And yeah, man, that's, like I said, dude, that's literally the wolf grind. It's so easy compared to the other ones. Which I'm already on my second grade one wolf grind, and I'm already 76 kills with 2 diamonds already, which is wild. We're not, there he is. I think we're not smoking this guy. I don't remember where I smoked him. Now, if you're wondering how to reduce this purple, tripods help a lot. Tripods, tree stands, ground blinds, stuff like that. So if you're trying to reduce, hunting pressure on a zone that you don't want, because if you end up getting to a point where you create dead zones, that can get rid of your zone. Like, you can delete your whole zone and make it move somewhere else. Now, don't worry. Most of the time when you delete a zone, it normally stays on the same lake, or it goes to the closest one. So if I were to delete this zone, it'd probably stay on this lake because it's so freaking big. But yeah, man, that is literally the wolf grind, dude. Like, I'm telling you, man, this wolf grind, it's easy, it's fun, it pays a lot of freaking money. Even the wolves that I'm shooting with a 300, which this gun is too big for these guys, I'm still getting like $1,000, dude. Like, I'm still getting 1,000. Then if you shoot the wolf with the correct caliber, you get even more money. Like, this wolf grind is so easy, dude. It's so easy. But anyways, man, if you made it to the end of the video, or if this how-to helped you out, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and if you ain't subbed, man, make sure you hit that sub button, brother. If you ain't subbed to me, you probably lick toothpaste underneath your bed so no one can watch you do it. Anyways, I'll catch y'all next one, man. Doses! Got the skills to last, from the DY woods to the mountain pass. It's the call of the wild, first shot, no miss, no gap.